Hey Scrappy friends, it's Paige Evans, and today I'm going to share this layout featuring hand-cut letters from patterned paper. The first thing I want to do is create a mixed media-ish style background. I am using paper 24 from my Oh My Heart collection with pink paisley, and I have trimmed off just one section of patterned squares, and this is how I am going to figure out the placement of the watercolors. And I am mixing these watercolors. These are Low Cornell. I just got them from Amazon. They were probably like $5. And I am mixing colors to try and match exactly the colors in this collection. And so the orange is at the top, so I'm painting an orange stripe. And then the aqua hearts, so I'm painting an aqua stripe. Light pink is next, so I painted a light pink stripe. And then continuing down, so then comes yellow, dark pink, and purple. And I am not being super careful. I'm just splashing, not splashing. Well, I did do splashing, but just painting a stripe and yeah, working my way down. And then I'm splashing watercolors on top because I like the messy look. The final touch, I'm going to splash some white acrylic paint all across on top, and I'm going to drop some big splatters, just create a colorful background. I set it outside in the sun to dry, but if you don't have time for that, you can use a hairdryer and speed up the drying process. So now back to paper 24, I am cutting it into columns, and then I am going to cut them out into squares. And these squares do not have to be perfect squares because I'm going to go into each square and hand cut a letter out. So I stacked 3 columns of papers together, trimmed them out into the individual patterned squares, and now I am going to pile them into their colors. I want each row of letters to be a color. I have done a very similar layout to this in the past, but it was randomized. All of the colors were scattered throughout. But in this instance, I want to have rows of the same letter. So my rhyme and reasoning behind this is to just cut as you go. Just cut into the paper and cut the letters, and they do not need to be perfect. I know that some people have a hard time just kind of winging it. If that is the case, you can use a pencil and you can draw the letters first. You could even print out an alphabet and cut out those letters to use as stencils. But what I don't want you to do is use a cameo to cut out the letters, because those are just perfect, and you want these to be imperfect and have the handmade touch to them. I am mixing capital letters with lowercase letters, and the title is going to be Love You to the Moon and Back. As long as there are six rows of words, you can have 1 or 2 or 3 words per line. On this pattern paper, there are 6 of each color, so I just needed to be sure that the letters didn't exceed 6, or you could cut the letters smaller and get more from each square. Anyway, there's a little bit of math involved in this, I guess. So once all the letters were cut out by hand, I am putting them color on color back onto the mixed media background that we worked on in the beginning. To attach them in place, rather than use up lots of adhesive, I am going to bust out my sewing machine and white thread and just sew a straight stitch along each row of words. I could have changed the colors of thread for each row and done, the orange on the orange, aqua on aqua, all the way down. I decided not to. I don't know, I could try it on a different layout. So once everything was stitched, I kind of bent up the letters a bit to create dimension and shadows, all those things I like. I'm using this black and white square photo of Fox and Jane being cuddly on the couch. For the journaling, I'm using a tag from Oh My Heart, and I'm going to create journaling lines using this stamp from the stamp set and black StazOn ink. Just stamp it right there on the top. And I didn't show writing the journaling, but I just used a .01 black precision pen by American Crafts to write my journaling. And now, like I love to do, I'm going to do the color on color technique for creating embellishments. First, I'm going to add a little piece of washi tape to each row, and then place a chipboard sticker and puffy sticker on top. But anyway, back to the washi. So you can see, put the orange on orange, aqua. These flowers are kind of more greenish, but they were the closest option to that color in the washi tape set. And this comes in the sticker book from Oh My Heart. There's washi, a page of washi, a page of regular stickers, a page of alphabet stickers, and acetate stickers that are rose gold. So yeah, I'm adding color on color chipboard stickers. They're a little bit not centered at the moment. Off camera, I tried to center them a little bit more so the embellishments were just going straight up and down. And the icing on the top, the cherry on top, the finishing touch, is adding some color on color puffy stickers. Super quick and easy. I'm going to teach this at an upcoming class. And thank you for watching. See you again soon.